Aloha, my friends. So, this is like the fourth recording I'm doing of this. For some reason, when it's not live, I don't know. I guess I'm more critical of myself, or I don't know how to talk, or I don't know. But anyway, I want to give you an update on how I'm doing, because I know a lot of you are concerned about me traveling on my own. Well, I'm not really on my own because I've got my dogs, and God is always with all of us. So, anyway, so speaking of God, I'd like to say what I am grateful for. I am very grateful for the financial resources that He has blessed me with. Be able to pay for all the things on this trip, the gas, the food, the hotel rooms, the fixing of my tire. Actually, this morning, thank God it was actually covered by the warranty, the cost of replacing the tire, but only $32 and some change to actually have them do the service, taking the thing in the middle and putting it on the new tire and doing the rotation and balancing. And so that was good, except it took time. I didn't get done until like 10:30, and then I still had to pack because I wasn't sure how long it was going to take, and I wasn't sure if there was something wrong with my vehicle, because I asked the guys, why is it, this is the second time I'm getting a flat on the same side. So they said that there's nothing wrong with my vehicle, it's just, I forgot what they said. Anyway, I'm tired. I actually need to get to bed soon here. So anyway, I'm trying not to be too detailed, but I know that you guys have questions. So I wish like this was like a more of a two-way thing instead of me just doing all the talking. So I would like to do a Zoom with you guys, so that way it's a conversation, and you can like ask me things and I can answer them, because otherwise I'm just like, I feel like I'm just babbling. So let's see, what else am I grateful for? I also had to buy some motor oil, because my vehicle burns oil quicker for some reason, and they can't figure it out. It's not leaking. It's just burning. And some man at the gas station that was nice, because he saw that I had my hood up, so he thought, I had some major problem. But I told him I'm just adding oil into my truck because it burns quick, and he said something about a PCV valve might be the issue, which is not very expensive, so I don't know. But I talked to my mechanic friend, and he said that that's probably not it, so who knows. So I just keep on praying to God that, please bless my vehicle, that I can make it to where I gotta go and not break down in the middle of nowhere. At least give me cell service so I can call AAA. So, and thank God for AAA, because they got there quick, and was able to get into town, although it was already dark. But anyway, so what happened today, let's see, so by the time I got on the road, it was like 12 noon, because I had to stop at the store to get a socket for my impact wrench. So in case I get another flat and I am unable to get AAA, then I have my own resources to do it myself. So as I was rolling into town to stop to get gas, I noticed my check engine light came on. And so then I had to find the nearest auto pot store so they could, scan it and figure out what it is. And I did find one. So I had to actually take a different route when I GPS'd it. It brought me here to Big Springs, Texas. So by the time I got it scanned and then bought some more motor oil, it was like 4 something, and I figured, well, I might as well stay here because you know, in case I do have another problem, I don't want it to be close to getting dark. So anyway, so it took me a while to find, well, first I was gonna overnight it at the truck stop, thinking, you know, save some money, you know, I don't need to take a shower. But then I looked at the weather and realized it was gonna be in the 20s tonight. So then I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna sleep in the truck when it's in the 20s, because I could barely handle it when it was in the 50s. So, well, barely handle it. It wasn't that bad, but it was not comfortable as I would like. I kept on waking up because my legs were cold. Anyway, so I decided to fork over $125 to get this room with the dogs. And it's definitely better than the one I had last night. The one I had last night, I definitely slept better. Because I actually woke myself up snoring. So that tells you I must have been sleeping really good. But the shower was kind of, it had stains in there, and I wasn't sure if it was like clean or not, so I wore my flip-flops in the shower. And yeah, there was dust on the nightstand, so they did not like wipe down every surface like they're supposed to with COVID, you know. So I'm being very careful and washing my hands, you know, after I touch surfaces and all that. And I'm doing my best to eat healthy. So although I was tempted, you know, like when I go into these gas stations to buy all the crap that's sitting right there, it just amazes me, like all the food that is sitting in those convenience stores, gas stations, are so unhealthy. It's like all sugar and salty and preservatives, and I mean, they have, you know, some things like boiled eggs and sandwiches, but you know, they're not fresh and stuff. So anyway, what I ate tonight, if you're wondering, is and it's not the healthiest thing either, but it's better than, you know, Burger King or stuff like that. So I had canned fish. I like smoked herring. So I always have the canned fish on me, so just in case I break down somewhere, you know. It doesn't need to be refrigerated until you open it. And I usually eat the whole thing, so it doesn't need to be refrigerated. And then I got this these rice pouches, which are pretty cool. You're supposed to microwave them, but the rice is already cooked and stuff, so you just microwave it just to heat it up, really. So I have those. So these hotels actually have, you can see there, microwave. So I was able to microwave the rice to heat it up. The fish I don't need to heat up because it's already smoked, and it's in its own nice sauce that doesn't have preservatives. And oh, then I bought some avocado, not whole avocados, because I didn't want to have to deal with having a sharp knife and all that. So I got the little pouches, not really pouches, they're like little cups, like pudding cups. And those also don't have any preservatives because it's airtight seal. It doesn't taste as good as the fresh one, but it's better than nothing. And then I got some blueberries. So I got all this stuff last night at Walmart. And then I still had some left over today. So that's what I had for dinner, along with some applesauce. And I know it's a weird combo. Oh, and then I got a blueberry muffin, which I normally don't do because I don't do wheat typically, but it's a little mini one, so hopefully that doesn't affect my sinuses. And then tomorrow morning, this hotel has a continental breakfast, so you know what that means, a lot of carbs. Although they do have eggs, so I'm planning to load up on eggs and have a little bit of carbs, and that's pretty much it. So I know there was something else I wanted to tell you. Oh, okay, so before I was saying, you know, I didn't have like any set plans to be anywhere at a certain time, but now I do, because I finally talked to the, now this is back to woofing. So because I'm still waiting to hear back from the farms with the intentional communities, I did talk to one today in Waco, but didn't have time to talk. Well, we talked a little bit. So I told him the whole deal about the dogs, about the RV, and he said that normally their workers are not allowed to have pets, but he said if I'm going to have it in the RV, then he said he'll have to see if it's okay to have my RV on the farm, because they've never actually done that, because most of their workers are like college kids who don't have RVs. And he said there's an RV park right across the way from the farm, so if it came down to where couldn't have it on the farm, then I could just have it there. And so he said that he'll find out all the details and email me tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to seeing that email tomorrow, and then we could talk. But he sounded very very open, like he sounded very flexible, and I don't know if he's the head honcho, so we'll see. So that looks like a very good possibility. And yeah, so when I find out more about that, then I'll tell you more of the details. But I'm gonna have to apply for that, and I know one of their programs doesn't start until April, so I need to find you know, a place to live in the meanwhile, and so that's why I'm going back to woofing in the meanwhile. So the place that I looked at in Arizona is open for me to go to. I did a video chat with the owner, and he showed me where I'd be staying, so it looks, you know, cool for temporary. And then once I get my trailer, I'm gonna ask him and see if I could have my trailer there if I needed to stay longer. And if not, then I just have to rent an RV space somewhere. Oh, but then I forget, there's also the intentional community near Tucson where I could stay in exchange for work for free, but no food. So that's where I'm at with that. I haven't heard back from like the ones in Georgia. I haven't had a chance to research any other ones because of the deal with the going to the auto parts store and stuff today. And so that's pretty much it. And so if you do have any questions, please post them in the comments. And I've been doing pretty good at keeping up with the comments. So, and I know some people have been like texting me personally, which I appreciate too, but if it's not something, you know, private, I would prefer you put it in the video comment, because that makes it easier for me to find all the comments and reply to, but it also, you know, helps with my YouTube channel. So the more engagement there is on my videos, then the more they get suggested to people. And, you know, that's part of my mission too, is, you know, to reach as many people as possible, which also helps me financially, you know, with the YouTube thing. But I don't want you to think, you know, that's why I'm saying it. It's not for the money. I mean, the money helps definitely, but I know that God will provide one way or another. So so if you can please like and share the videos, then more people will find out about my channel, and check out my other videos that might help them or someone they know dealing with the different things that I've dealt with, and maybe inspire them. So so I am gonna go wash up now and get to bed so I can get up at 4 o'clock in the morning so that I can spend time with God and spend time stretching, because I didn't get to do that today at all. So I like to stretch before I sit in the truck for hours and eat a good breakfast, so that way I will be alert on the road. And I plan on taking breaks probably every 2 hours, so every hour, so I can get there quicker. So that's it, and I will talk to you tomorrow, and may you have a blessed night, and I hope you have peace like I have. Even though I'm going through a lot of changes now, I know that my final destination is heaven, and so I'm not really worried about all that happens in between, because I know there will be a happy ending one way or another. So and I got, you know, my guardian angel, the Holy Spirit, with me to guide me. I just need to listen and be in tune with that. So that's why I take time in the morning and ask for guidance. So mahalo for watching. See you next time.